All right, welcome to Objective 4, performing operations with formulas and functions. All right, and I'm just going to kind of jump right into this and try to keep this as short and sweet as possible. So you'll see we're going to start out with just basic formulas, which is the sum formula. It says take the sum of the data on each of the sheets, spring, summer, fall, and winter. On the spring sheet, click in cell B6, and we're going to do an AutoSum. So go to the spring worksheet here and go to cell B6 and under the formulas tab, you're going to click on the word AutoSum and just press enter. Do the same thing for summer, fall, and winter. All right, AutoSum it, enter. AutoSum it, enter. AutoSum it, enter. Okay, so now we have the sum done. All right, and that's the entire A right here. This is all done now. All right, minimum, maximum. On the summary sheet, take the minimum sales for each summer, fall, winter, and spring sheets and enter it under the corresponding column. Click on the summary sheet in cell B2, and we're going to do a minimum and then a maximum, it looks like. Yeah, okay. On the summary sheet in cell B2. Summary sheet and cell B2. We want to do a minimum for spring. So we're going to do formulas across multiple worksheets here. So we're going to say AutoSum. We're going to say min, and we're going to go to the spring worksheet, and we're going to select these four and just press enter. That's the minimum. We're going to do the same thing for summer. We're going to do a min for summer. So 200,000 should be our min, yeah. A min for fall. Did I skip winter altogether? My bad. Min for winter. Boom, boom. Okay. Winter should be, I want these to be in the same order as these up here. Summer, spring, winter. Summer, spring, spring, summer, winter, fall. Yeah, that's how I want it. Spring, summer, winter, fall. Okay, there. All right. So what do we have to do now? Oh, we have to do maximum too. Click on the number and do the same thing for maximum sales that was done for minimum sales. Click on the summary sheet in cell C2. Okay. All right. So maximum, AutoSum, maximum, spring. So our max should be the 540 number, yeah. For summer, maximum. Click back on summer, press enter. For winter, maximum, boom, and for fall, I want to do a max. Boom, okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to do an average as well. Average. On the summary sheet in cell B6, take the average lowest sale for each of the 4 seasons. In cell C6, take the average of the highest sale for each of the 4 seasons. On the summary sheet, click in cell B6, formulas, AutoSum, average, enter. Repeat for cell C6. Okay, so B6 on the summary sheet. Is that this one? Yeah, that's average. Okay, so we're just going to do an average. Boom. An average of the lowest sales and an average of the highest sales. Boom. Is that it? That's all they want us to do? Yeah. Okay. That's it. And moving on to 4.2, perform conditional operations used by functions. If, sum if, average if, count if. This should be fun. Count if. Count if on the sales by category sheet in cell E2. Count the number of tools on the spreadsheet. Okay. On the sales by category sheet in cell E2, count the number of tools on the spreadsheet. Right here. Number of tools on the spreadsheet. I guess we're just going to count the number of tools. Yeah. I guess that's what we're going to do here. All right, so the trick to this question is we want to count them, but we only want to count them if they're tools. And if you look under the category name here and scroll down, we have soils, sand, we have pest control, we have tools, we have wetland plants. So we only want to count them if it says tools. We're going to do a count if here. Great. So we're going to say insert function, we're going to say count if. So just look up count if. Boom. Range would be column B. Criteria would be the word tools, only if it says tools. And let's press OK. So we got 34 tools. Looks right. We got 35 rows. Yeah, and row 1's a header. Yeah, that's right. Okay, 34. That's it. On the sales by category sheet, click in cell C36. Oh, they want us to do a sum if now. Sum if on the sales category sheet. In cell C36, sum the product sales if they are tools. Also in cell C43, sum the product sales if they are soils. Also in cell C53, sum the products if they are pest controls. So we only want to add them if they are tools. Okay, so in C36 is where we're going to start. C36, right here. We only want to add them if they're tools. So we're going to say sum if tools, right? Say B2 to B35. But they're all tools, so it would add them all. All right, so we're going to do a sum if. Under the insert functions, if you don't have sum if in here, if you haven't used it recently, we're going to say sum if, and we're going to say go. We're going to say the range of our sum is going to be entire column B. For this one, we only want to add it if it says the word tools. And if it does say the word tools, we're going to look at column C to add it up. So $1,949.22. This should all be formatted for currency. Do the same thing for soils and sand. We're going to do insert function. We're going to do sum if. We're going to say range. We're going to add it up if it says the word soils, sand. Like that. And then the sum range would be column C. So if you added all this up, it should be $361.41. The only thing I don't like about this is how it's separated, and I could just do a quick sum function here for this right here, but it's real easy just for me to do a sum if, which is what I'm doing. Criteria for this one is pest control, and then the sum range would be anything in column C if it says pest control. There. And you get the idea. Just kind of keep working your way down. All right, so that took a little bit of crunching, but here's my numbers, and you guys should kind of have the same numbers for wetlands, for fertilizers, for pest control, and let's see what else we have to do here. And let's double check that we did everything they want us to do. Sales category worksheet, range, height, we did soil, sand. We did sum if the range, so I think we're done with all of our sum ifs. Interrupting my video recording. I see how you are. Okay. Now that I am done with number 3. Oh, hang on, somebody else interrupting. All right, so we're gonna do an auto sum here, I think. I think that's what we're doing. Yeah. All right, we're gonna do an auto sum here. And I know here she only has you auto summing through C53, but I worked really hard here. So I'm going to do an auto sum for just about everything. I'm going to say auto sum sum, and it's going to automatically select the cell to the left of it. I'm just going to kind of select cell C36. I'm going to hold control and select C43, C53, everything that I totaled up before. I'm going to include in my AutoSum. I'm not sure why we're putting it in cell D7, but whatever. Doesn't matter where we put it, really. Boom, boom. So $4,644.42, which is the same thing I get done here. So I don't know why I did it twice, but that's what it sounds like it wants me to do right here. AutoSum sum hold control key. That's what it sounds like it wants me to do. Sum on the sales by category. Yeah. Average if on the seasonal sheet. Average the sales if they are northwest. All right, on the seasonal sheet. Seasonal right here. Average it if they are northwest. So where do they want us to do this average if? In cell C18. C18 right here. Average if. So I don't know if we've done this before. We haven't. So I'm going to say average if. I only want to average it. Notice how like all the if statements, like all your criteria windows kind of look the same. You got range criteria and then the range again. So you want to say range. You want to say I only want to average it if it's northwest. And if it is northwest, I want to add the sales category to it. So boom. If it's northwest, the average is $409,000. And that's it. Yeah. Okay. Format and modify text by using functions. We're almost done here, guys. I know this is kind of a longer video, 11 minutes now. Text formulas, right, left, upper, lower, proper, concatenate. So a lot of these things we've looked at before. Proper and concatenate, I think we've looked at before. Proper just makes the first letter capital. Concatenate brings together two letters. These are all text functions. Proper on employee sheet is what we're going to do. Click in cell C1, apply a proper formula to the text in cell B1. So C1, what sheet? On proper on sheet employee, on sheet employees. Click on cell C1. Employees. Click on cell C1. This one. Click on cell C1. And we're going to do a proper formula to the text in cell B1, and we're going to drag it down to C20. So text function, you're going to find proper. The text that we're going to actually put in here. Did it say B1? Yeah, in cell B1. And we're going to say enter. All it does is capitalize it and just double click it and carry it down. It's the stupidest function. Upper on the employee sheet, click in cell D1 and apply an upper formula to the text in cell B1. So D1, so we're going to apply an upper. I don't know if I've ever done this. I don't know what it does. Let's see. Boom. Press enter. That's stupid. So proper and upper does the same thing. Oh, upper makes all of them uppercase. My bad. Like I'm yelling at you now. Okay. My bad. All right. So it makes it all uppercase. Proper makes the first letter uppercase. Got that? Okay, now we know. On the employee sheet, what are we doing? And that's it? We're not going to do lower, right and left? Let's do a lower. Let's see what that does. Text. Lower. Boom. Carry it down. Oh, look at that. It's all lowercase. That's weird. That kind of makes sense now, right? Weird. I don't know why I'm doing these a cell lower than they should be. There. And then this left-right thing, so it's gonna take, okay, I'll show you what it does. Let's do a left. It's gonna take the number of letters. So if I say text, Lynette, and I only want to do the first like 4 letters of Lynette, it's gonna take the left side of Lynette and it's gonna count 4 characters. So I should get like L-Y-N-N here. Yeah. And if I do a right function, it does the same thing, but it goes from the right-hand side. So let's do a right-hand side. So I should get Lynette, like that, see? Isn't that stupid? So let's let's go ahead and just copy it down. Just copy it down. All right. So we did right, left, we did upper, lower, we did proper. We didn't do concatenate, but we should probably practice concatenate. Let's do a concatenate right here in cell H1. It's a text function. We're going to concatenate, and let's say we want text one would be Lavery, which is the last name. Let's do last name first, separated by hyphen, space, hyphen, space, boom. And then Lynette, and then boom. So I have Lynette, I have Lavery dash Lynette. And if I copy it all the way down, I get everybody's first or last name and then first name. All right, and that's it. I think, guys, that's the entire text review for number 4, formulas and functions. So there's a couple new ones in there that we haven't seen. We only have one more section to go, which is section 5. I can't wait.